Hi, so we have entered Leo season, hurrah, so fiery, and tomorrow, the 1st of August, is a popular time to celebrate a festival called Lammas. The actual day of Lammas, the astrological point where we are at Lammas, is actually on the 7th of August, but like I said, 1st of August is a really popular time to celebrate it. I've got us a Seasons of the Witch Lammas Oracle deck, which I'm going to start the reading with. I've got some Leo crystals on the go here. We've got lots and lots going on in this season. And while I just give this new deck completely new, sleeve fresh off, a bit of a splurge on here. So I'm going to just mix it around a bit. I'll read you out a lovely little Lammas poem. Let's move that away. Now our evenings turn golden, and the earth begins to yawn. Fresh fruits swell upon the trees with the ripening of the corn. The summer king is coming in. John Barleycorn is dead. Let's honour him with harvesting while we bake and break our bread. For the summer sun is waning, and the fields of grain stand tall. Our sacred tools need tending to recap the harvest for us all. As summer leaves face the sun and they themselves turn golden, the berries sweeten in the hedge, nature's glory is emboldened. With roaring hearts a bounty for nature to inspire, let's feast, play games, and honour Luch to praise our spirits higher. Hope I said Luch right. Anyway, so the cards have had a nice stir and loosening up. So I'm just going to fish one out as our overall energy card, which is a lovely one. It is Sunburst. Embrace, bless me. Embrace your inner light and share it with the world, inspiring others to do the same. Lovely. So quite a Lammassy one, and I quite like that it's sunburst. I'm just going to neaten these up and get them out of the way now. I'm just going to pause while I sort these out. All done. So I'm just going to pop those to one side because I'm going to close with one of those as well. Yeah, so that poem had a lot about, breaking bread and meadows and harvest and things. So Lammas is a really nice time to bake bread. If you wanted to do a little bit of a celebratory roll, bake some rolls, and also sort of gathering wild flowers and making wreaths out of dried flowers. And corn and such things. So, what are we going to do next? We have got a new moon. Let's pull some regular cards. We have got a new moon coming up in Leo on the 4th, which is a pretty big deal. We've got Venus in Leo at the moment. And the day after the 4th, when we have that new moon, Mercury goes retrograde. And Mercury moves into Virgo. So, yeah, lots of kind of analysis. And with Mercury going retrograde in one of its ruling. So sorry, Mercury is a ruler of Virgo, and so yeah, heavy Virgo vibes, and reassessing. Make sure you check everything twice in Virgo style. Dot the T's and cross the I's. I mean, cross the, you know what I mean. Cross the T's and dot the I's. You'd never guess I was a rising Virgo with me saying it like that. Okay, so the first few cards we have out are the Four of Swords, I always find this one a bit of a sort of hibernation-y vibe card, like a bit of a self-protection. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands. So nice fiery one there. Nice earthy one there, which is quite harvesty with that Six of Pentacles. And yeah, the wheel is very much like the wheel of life. Right, so we'll start with Four of Swords. Not sure if I called that Four of Wands earlier, but I mean Four of Swords. Yeah, so notice that the woman in the nest has her heart in there with her, and it's sort of interwoven among the swords poking through. Fours are kind of about structure and stability, and we've got some Libra vibes. I think it's Jupiter in Libra. But the card overall has this sort of feeling of nurturing oneself, protecting one's heart, but in a loving way. And with us being in Leo season, Leo rules the spine and the heart. And you know, we always talk about sort of having a brave heart. And so we might just need to be kind to ourselves and nurture ourselves and be loving to ourselves in order to sort of strengthen our bond with ourselves and strengthen our heart chakra. I feel that maybe some of us are maybe like having a bounce back from some sort of emotional grief or some sort of heartbreak, possibly romantic, but it could be you know, other events in life can break our heart other than just you know, romantic breakups. You know, loss of anyone can break our heart. Loss of situations and circumstances can make us feel kind of heartbroken. So we're opening with a note of a need to come back to ourselves and honour our heart and be loving to ourselves to get stable and provide structure for ourselves to move forward. Then with the wheel, this is very much about sort of surrendering to change, and going with the change, you know, rolling with the wheel and letting the new come in, and knowing that we cannot hold on to the things that need to be let go of, like the change of the seasons. It's inevitable. And it's funny that we're in that sort of Lammas time of that full harvest, and you know, we're at our full fruitation of crops and things, but we are inevitably going to tip soon into that season where it all starts to die off in fall, in autumn. Like everything must fall and regenerate until we come back full cycle. So that's quite interesting. The Six of Pentacles again is very much a sort of harvesty card. It's big time earth signs. It's also a very Taurian energy. I think it's moon in Taurus, and we have got a new moon coming up. So that's quite interesting that we have some moon energy, but in this kind of earthly, quite abundant way. Our sixes are normally about harmony and balance, and we are coming to this sort of balance point. Lammas marks the point between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox, and in the autumn equinox we will be in that Libra, coming out of Virgo and into Libra season. So quite interesting that Libra is a sign about harmony and balance, and we're going to be moving through this Virgo season soon in September. So lots and lots about what we've been growing and what we're balancing, and you know, cooperation. We don't build plentifulness without good cooperation and without good coexistence. And you know, looking at how we are communicating with one another and maybe the generosity of others, and is our harvest, are we feeling like fulfilled, and like we are giving and receiving equally? That's a bit of that there. So we get the Two of Wands. So this is a very fiery, Ariesy card. I think it is Mars in Aries, so very action driven. As you can see, the person on the card is staring out into the distance, like maybe sort of plotting their next move, like where it's in like a passive way though. It's not like rah, I'm coming, like with her big stick, like banging it, you know, I'm coming, moving people out of the way with the stick. It's very thoughtful, and thinking about where to take the action and how to take action. So it's quite methodical. It's not impulsive. It's intentional, but in more of a sort of yin way. So we've got quite a lot of like nice feminine-y, you know, passion, intention, but in a kind of more feminine energy way. Let's pull a few more. I'll go with the light seers again. Tell me more about the Two of Wands, about our intention. So with that new moon coming up as well in a fire sign, a new moon is a time to set our intentions of where we want to take action. These cards are getting a bit sticky. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Wow. The Star, manifestation, dreams. So I was just funny that I was just talking about that new moon in Leo, and the Strength card, which is the Leo card. So yeah, definitely get manifesting on that Leo new moon, because the Star really is truly a card about manifestation and dreams coming true and setting intentions. And you know, having the strength, it's a Leo new moon, so you know, and here's the Leo card. After that sort of fiery Two of Wands, take action card, planning your action, have the strength, the conviction in your heart and the fortitude to sort of to follow through on it as well. Beautiful. And I'll pull two more. Oh, that one stayed on there. Oh wow, as I say, that one stayed on the table, so it obviously wants me to see it, which is the King of Pentacles. So this may, what you're manifesting and building towards may come into a fruition in Virgo season, so in September, or the latter part of August as we tip over into Virgo season. I always associate the King of Pentacles very much with Virgo and somewhat Capricorn energy, but more so Virgo, I feel, and because we are coming up. We've got, like I said earlier, that Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini, but as we're coming into Virgo season, I'll take it more as Virgo. And I was saying about, you know, crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So I would not say, oh, so there's our next two cards. One's gone on the floor. Let me go and see what that one is. Hello, card, where have you gone? God, that was a very grown-up stretch, wasn't it? 1 second. Sorry, my son just slightly interrupted there. So what we have come out is the Page of Swords and the World. So I'll just show you both of those. This is quite a air signy card, and it's to do with knowledge and ideas. And see how she has all of the light bulbs as balloons and the book with the knowledge. Mercury is about sort of communication and information, and Virgo is a very intellectual sign, and it's very much about the mind. It does also represent air signs, however, as well. So definitely some Gemini energy there as well, because Mercury also rules Gemini. And Gemini is all about communication and the mind. but I think that's about Mercury retrograde. As I was saying, I'd say normally in a Mercury retrograde people decide to sort of not do things and not make plans, but I think that is not the energy of this Mercury retrograde with everything that's going on around it, and it's not what the cards are saying either. It's saying do go for it, but meticulously plan to prepare for any eventuality, any shortcomings that may take place. It's saying do follow through on your intentions, make the intentions, but make sure they are like bulletproof. And go into that planning energy with this Mercury retrograde being in Virgo. And then the world, completion. With that completion, accepting the gift of completion, feeling whole in our heart. And we started at this place of trying to provide structure for ourselves and kind of protect our heart and nurture our heart so that it's ready. And then we came sort of to this point of plotting, planning, making decisions of where we're going to go, setting our intentions and manifesting, having the strength to carry them through, and making sure it's a bulletproof plan, going slowly, moving slowly with that King of Pentacles, so not rushing anything, so going at a pace that suits you, non-negotiable, your pace, not somebody else's. Don't be rushed by anybody else. This is you, this is your heart, this is your dream, these are your feelings. And I think you need to be so true to your heart, which is very, very Leo-like. And be strong, have the conviction, and you will have this wholeness in your heart. And starting at this place of nurturing your heart and giving to yourself, you will receive this real wholeness of self, and like a true self-love. And it looks like any manifestation or plan or dream that you're trying to set into motion, can really provide this. I know I just keep saying the word wholeness, but that's it. So completion. You'll feel complete. You'll feel full. Your heart will feel full. Wow, I don't want to stop here, but I feel like I almost should because it's so good at this point. I will take a card from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, just because Leo is ruled by the sun. We're in Leo season. Let's see what these have to say about the world. That one tried to jump out. Devotion. Jupiter in Aquarius. I think that is about devotion to ourselves and making sure it's about balance, it's about harmony. We see we have the sun and the moon. Sorry, it's Saturn in Aquarius, my bad. Sorry, a little bug was trying to land on me. So see how the bird has one is lying on the floor looking like dead essentially, and Saturn energy is often about death and endings, and so I feel, and we've got the stars all over it, so it's making me come back to that star card, and pursuing your dreams and devoting yourself to your dreams. And as I was just saying, this is your dream, not somebody else's. So make sure you're putting the energy into yourself. Make sure you're being balanced in how you give to yourself and not overdoing it. And like I said, with the King of Pentacles, not rushing, not expending energy. We're not going gung-ho here. And I've said throughout the reading there's quite a yin kind of energy, because we don't want to exhaust ourselves and we don't want to give away too much of our energy to somebody else or someone else's dream. It's our dream, but we don't want to overdo it, and we don't want to tip that balance, so we don't want to burn out. That's what I'm getting, like emotional burnout potentially. Maybe that's why we are feeling a little bit like this in our beginning. So that's shedding a little bit of a shadow on the reading, which is majoritarily wonderful. But you know, we are coming towards the Lion's Gate portal as well on the 8th of the 8th, where we will be sort of receiving a lot more sun energy and Sirius energy. Sirius is like a bigger star, hot star than the sun. And you know, there's going to be lots of solar light power energy coming in, and with that extra light we get extra shadows at the same time. So I think that's going to shed some light on what it is you need to accept, needs to be let go of in order for you to achieve this dream, because something is weighing you down. And again, I said death on this card. There's the dead bird. Something, and I said at the beginning, maybe a grief. Some people are carrying some sort of grief in their heart. It needs to be allowed to be let go of. And I think with that extra light shining on our situation, it's going to open up some shadows as well, and shed light on those shadows, and allow us to see clearly into those shadows, and what those shadows are, and what it is that we need to let go of and accept it. Because that wheel of fortune is all about accepting what inevitably needs to be lost. And we have, maybe something we've devoted ourselves to for a long time that just isn't true to us anymore, and isn't feeling true to our heart, true to our spirit, and it needs to be put to rest and moved on from. So yeah, beautiful acceptance in that devotion card. I am going to take a dragon card, because fire. Dragons are fiery, it's Leo season, it's fire sign season. Meow meow Finn. And my cat's just passing by. Whoop. These two that I'm holding, it stopped me at. So I'm gonna go with those. We have green dragon. Helps you to tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. I did say how it's going to shed some light on our dark and allow us to accept things. And with that Wheel of Fortune card, I feel that's what it's talking about. Go with the seasons. Go with the flow of nature. What's true to your nature. Spend some time in nature to align with your own true nature. Magenta dragon. Don't know if I've showed you that one, so what should I get? Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. And like I was saying, that Lion Gate portal is a real ascension portal with all that extra light energy we receive. And you know, the 8 is an infinity number, because round and round and round and round and round and round, and it's the 8th of the 8th, so we've got like double infinity numbers. So numerologically it is a very powerful day also. And yeah, with the new moon, I think there's going to be some extra oomph in things, with it being after that full moon on the 4th, that new moon on the 4th. Lovely. So I'm going to close with another one of these newbies from the Lammas deck, and then we might just have an everyday witch card as well. So we'll have a Seasons of the Witch Lammas Oracle, and we'll have an everyday witch, this one. Whoop. Bird feeder. Just show you it. Every tiny action taken in the pursuit of growth is a powerful step in the right direction. And we've been talking about nurturing ourselves and having strength and, you know, self-belief, self-conviction in our journey towards our wholeness. And so, yeah, I think that's talking with that strength card about having the strength to keep moving forward and trusting that it's all going in the right direction. So, one last card. Really loving this reading. From the Everyday Witch Oracle. Oof, these cards are so big to shuffle that way. We have to do it this way. Ooh. What have we got? Give love. We started with talking about love. And Leo is all about big, hearty love. Yeah, so give love to yourself. We've got the fire on there, we've got the little flaming candle hearts, and we've got a lovely moon on there. So maybe this new moon in Leo, do some self-loving things and give some love back to yourself and nurture yourself. And set some really healthy intentions for yourself of what you are going to release and how you are going to move forward with love to find that full-hearted completion. And that is the reading. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching The Flow with Chloe. I am also planning on recording a Leo-themed yoga class soon that should be out around the 4th for the new moon, so look out for that. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and all that stuff I always forget to say. Bye!